Ladies and gentlemen, and I can certainly say that on the Lee Elci Show, I've got my friend here, my mentor, fellow Stanford boy, I'm very proud to say that, award-winning actor, award-winning author, 150 TV shows, 30 films, a great guest for Bob Lazari and I in Monday Night Sports Talk for many years, the one, the only Michael Dante. Michael, how are you this morning?
Fine, Tony. I feel so stimulated. We're getting our country back, and I feel like, oh, gee, it's just beautiful to get up in the morning to see the progress and the changes that are being made to make America great again.
It gives me an enthusiasm that I have not. Living in the gulag for 4 years, especially like when you're in California and I'm in Connecticut, that's like a double gulag. It's terrible.
Oh, God, yes. And everything here is so awful. The prices and, you could get a dozen eggs are $10 here in California. Everything is up in the air. And what happened with the god-awful inferno that took place in Los Angeles and of course that beautiful countryside surrounding Beverly Hills and Hollywood, and it's just awful. And I have a lot of friends that have lost homes, and it just kills me to see what had happened, and it should have never happened.
And you say to yourself, can this be America? And the sad thing is, it is, and we've got to work so quickly to get America back.
Yeah, that's right, and he'll do it. He's doing his administration already has done more in 3 weeks than Biden did in 4 years. So we're on the way. It's enlightening and stimulating to get up in the morning and see that progress is being made in every direction, and get America back where it belongs. We're the greatest nation on earth, and we deserve to have the best advice and minds working for the American people, not for any party, for the American people. This is what President Trump is doing, and it's so, as I've said, it's so great getting up in the morning to have this wonderful feeling back again. Like when I was growing up, I had that feeling to chase the American dream, which I accomplished in my lifetime. And Tony, I want to share with the audience what a wonderful thing that came about through the 10th annual Wild Bunch Film Festival. They have invited me to add to their film festival the 50th anniversary of Winterhawk, the making of Winterhawk. We made the Winterhawk in 1975 in Kalispell, Montana, in the great Glacier Park and in Purgatory, where we did the winter snow sequences. And I can't tell you how thrilled I am that they have invited me into their festival to make Winterhawk, to advertise and invite the fans and people to the 50th anniversary. And the screening will take place October 25th. It begins the 24th. We'll be there the 24th, 25th, 26th of October. And on the 25th, the evening, Saturday evening of October 25th in Tucson, Arizona, during the 10th annual Wild Bunch Film Festival, Winterhawk will be shown, and afterwards a Q&A will take place in the Galaxy Theater there, which is a beautiful theater they have in Tucson. So I'm looking forward to the event, and wildbunchfilmfestival.com. The wildbunchfilmfestival.com, and get all the info and a wonderful invitation portrait of the event and all the details about the coming event in October. So we're looking forward to that, and we just returned from a very successful appearance in San Francisco, a Star Trek convention there that was very, very successful. It was the first time we've been invited there, and we sold out all but 3 of my books that we bought there. It was just wonderful to receive the reception and being a part of a very successful run event in Star Trek event in San Francisco.
Now, it's when you're at the film festivals and people come to you and they talk to you, what if you were to say there was one role that you've done, through all the roles you've done, what is the one they want to talk to you about the most?
Oh, it's very interesting. It varies. If you're going to a Star Trek convention, naturally that spearheads their initiative, dialogue. When they come to the table, they like to talk about what took place, any of the things that took place while shooting the episode and so forth. But I would say that Winterhawk is my favorite of all the films. It's a tough choice for different reasons, because this was a Native American, of course, and a character that I enjoyed and made a marriage with, and made him, and it wasn't written, made him a spiritual man who made decisions based on a greater communication with a spiritual essence than ego. So it was something that I really, a character that I really enjoyed getting inside to the soul and the mind of this brave leader, young leader of a very, very respected tribe, the Blackfoot Nation. So it is very special to me, and did, of course, very well, extremely well, financially at the box office, and critically. The whole, and we had a wonderful cast, and everyone was given their just due for the contributions of their characterizations to make it a classic Native American film that holds up to this day. They just people have seen it 5, and we had one couple of fans that have seen it 10 times and talk about it and know about the dialogue and the scenes as well as I do. So I would say that would be the number one popular film that they discuss. And of course, my favorite first film, very sentimental about Westbound. I did the first starring role I did when I was under contract to Warner Brothers, directed by the great Brett Bediger, and playing a one-arm soldier boy, which was a great challenge.
Now, you said you were number 3 in the poll of famous actors that played one-armed people.
There were 5 actors that I got a call many years ago by a program that was they had chosen the 5 greatest performance by an actor playing a one-arm character in a movie. Three Angry Men, or something like the title, like that. And then they had Chill Wills, who did a film with Glenn Ford. He played a one-armed character in that one. And of course, the actor that did the series and played a one-armed character in it, that was the antagonist. And I forget his name, but he was in the series.
The Fugitive.
Fugitive, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. The Fugitive, and of course the Fugitive film. The character who played the one-armed character in the Fugitive film. So, and I was by far the youngest. So that was an honor. I was really thrilled to know that I was in the company of the likes of the great Spencer Tracy, and of course Tom Tryon, Chill Wills, and all those wonderful actors.
Now, getting to Winterhawk, you in your career, you developed your career along the character of Winterhawk. As you say, you made him a spiritual man. You took the values that he had espoused, and you had described them and made it clear for everyone. What is the message of Winterhawk? Because we have a lot of people in this part of the landscape, if you will. You know, we have several large Indian reservations and a lot of wonderful Native American people that listen to us daily. What is the message of Winterhawk to you, to me, to them?
Well, I made a marriage with the character. First of all, I have designed and followed my career as I discovered my journey, the chase the American dream, is that I chose a life to choose my life in work as an art form. And in doing so, I was able to delve into and think about characters. If certain things were not written, that I was able to add to the character, like the dignity and the nobility of Winterhawk as a leader, and playing a leader of a nation and making decisions that related, as he related to the wildlife, the wind, the surroundings, the environment, and the spiritual connection that he had with a greater essence than his own ego. So in my life, in choosing my work, and that along the way, it was easy for me to make decisions, and the results on the screen were nuances. If you watch it more than once, so you'll see the many little subtle nuances that I was able to act and react to during the dialogue or a spiritual moment, because I believed my life was no question about a divine guidance. I believe that very much, and believed in the American dream and pursued it with all these elements of inventing and creating and producing along the way. That's why I was on my life, not only it was 60 years of acting, but I've written 6 books. I have my 7th book I'm writing now. I'm about halfway, 3/4 the way finished.
I was going to ask you.
Yes.
And what is the contemplated subject?
The 7th book is about a bicycle racer. It's an enlightening piece of therapeutic recoverance and from an injury, an automobile accident, working on a stationary bike, did he find that he still had the power in his legs, in his buttocks. He was not able to pursue his career going into the NFL because of the injury to his leg, but he still had the power because one foot became shorter than the other. So, but on a bicycle, you could make up for that with just putting a little pad in the pedal. So he had the same strength and power and determination and the will to win. He grew up, he was a young Italian American, the first generation Italian American from, his parents were born in Tuscany, and they taught him the principles that you can succeed if you have the mind, the determination, and the will to win. And his philosophy that grew with him as a winner, and the winning was as a result of hard work and determination, and believe in what he could accomplish if he dedicated himself with the God-given talent he was given.
Now, you can relate to that.
I just wanted to tag it because he believed in this, Tony. You might hope that your audiences would really appreciate this, what I invented, this phrase. Winning is not everything in life. It's a way of life. Losing is a bad habit.
I want you to repeat that.
Winning isn't everything in life. It's a way of life. Losing is a bad habit.
Michael, we ought to take that and put that on the state line of California, New York, Connecticut, Maine. Those words are golden. They're absolutely golden.
Well, I invented it. I like to think I did. I've never heard it before, but I invented it because my character believed that, and he believed that as long as he pursued and worked hard and believed in what he was doing, because he had been given the God-given tools to be a great and exceptional athlete. The praise just came to me, and it was a part of my character's will to win, and believed in this phrase.
You know, it's amazing, and we're coming down to our last 3 minutes or so, but this reminds me very much of your own life, Mr. Bonus Baby.
Yes, that's right. I incorporate when I can, Tony, incorporate who and what I am and what God's gifts had given to me that I was able to follow and develop, and include into my creative adventures and creative arts, writing and acting and radio. I did have my own radio show for 12 years.
You had a wonderful radio show. I mean, guests that...
Yeah, I had interviewed. I have the only show like it in the world. I have over 40 interviews, 1-hour interviews, and 3-minute interviews with the greatest athletes that ever lived, Hall of Famers, and singers, entertainers, actors and actresses, all the greats. All they have to do is go on my website, michaeldanteway.com, and they'll see all the wonderful people I interviewed, over 200 people, and the books that I've written about it. It's Michael. Have your audience go to michaeldanteway.com, and they can see my 6 books that are for sale. They could buy, And I have a sale. If you buy more than one, you get a discount. And I guess, Tony, we're winding down, and I just want to mention the Wild Bunch Film Festival and the 50th anniversary of Winterhawk that takes place in Tucson, Arizona on October 24th, 25th, and 26th. And Winterhawk will be shown at the Galaxy Theater there on a Saturday evening, October 25th. And there'll be a Q&A afterwards. And all they have to do is to find out more about the event is go to thewildbunchfilmfestival.com. I'll repeat that. thewildbunchfilmfestival.com and get all the information. And I hope to see you. I hope that some of your fans
I'm sure you'll get a few.
Out that way, we'll be able to come and enjoy the event.
Well, what can I say, folks? My friend, my mentor, Michael Dante, award-winning actor, award-winning author, radio show host, and one of the finest people I've ever had the pleasure to be with. Michael, you've blessed us all today. Thank you so much. Our best to your lovely wife, Mary Jane, and we'll be talking soon, my friend.
Okay, Tony, then I just wanted to add, too, I have a street named after me in my hometown.
My hometown, too, but I don't have a street.
That's the Kappa. That was a great event.
Michael Dante Way, yeah, and that's right across from the Avon Theater, where my father was working as a projectionist when I was born.
Wow, what a coincidence!
It sure is.
Oh wow, and a great honor.
It certainly is. Michael, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you, Tony. I enjoyed it as I always do. You have a great show. God bless you. God bless your audience. And God bless America.
Amen, pal. We'll talk soon. Bye now.
Yes.